Adams Library, and we are doing our summer reading program. The whole program has to do with science. The theme is science. During each week, every Thursday at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a different theme. So this week, we have space, outer space. Next week, we'll have bugs. The week after that, we will have, let's see if I can remember this, fish. Okay? So we're going to have games. We are going to have stories. We are going to have crafts. And usually a snack at the end. All right. I have some questions. If you happen to know the answer, you can raise your hand. First of all, the moon is the brightest object when we look out at night. You know, the moon is the brightest object. What is the second brightest object? It's a planet. I saw your hand first.
I forget.
Okay.
The sun.
That is a very bright object, but at nighttime we don't really see the sun. What's the... Stars are very bright. There's a planet that's bright. There's a planet that's the second brightest.
I forgot the name of it though.
You're close, not quite Mars. Any ideas? What's the brightest one? Venus, very good. Good job. All right. Okay, now we all know that the Earth spins, don't we? It's called rotation. Now here's a question. Is the Earth's rotation spinning, is it getting faster every year, slower every year, or does it stay the same every year? Is it getting faster, slower, or neither? These are tough questions, aren't they? You can make a guess, it's fine. Yes.
Neither?
Good guess, not quite. It is doing something. Faster. No. What is left? Slower, that's right. It's getting just a teensy bit slower every single year. They said it would take over like 60 million years for it to even equal a day slower. So after 60 million years, we would have 365 days a year instead of having 364. Okay, the planet Jupiter is the biggest one, isn't it? How many hours in a day does Jupiter have? Here on Earth, we've got 24 hours a day. About how many hours a day do you think Jupiter has on that thing? Just call something out and I'll tell you to go higher or lower. Yes.
25.
Lower. Yes.
24.
No.
23.
Higher.
What did you say?
Lower. So we're somewhere between 5 and 19. Yes.
10.
Yes, very good. It has 9 hours and 55 minutes a day. Good job. All right, you guys, very nice. Who's ready to play a game? All right. Stay where you are just for a second while I explain it. One thing I need is I need one of the older kids to be my Martian. Let me explain the game first, and then you can decide if you're going to be a Martian or not. What's going on is this game is going to take place on this rug. Okay, this rug is going to be the planet Mars. Now, on Mars, there are a lot of really cool, don't pick these up yet, but there are a lot of cool Martian rocks. All right? And we're going to have some of you be Earthlings and some of you from the planet Jupiter. And both people from Earth and from Jupiter have landed on Mars and want to explore it. Now, as you're exploring Mars, you're seeing all these cool Martian rocks. And you want to pick some up and take them back to your space shuttle. But the Martian doesn't want you to take all his rocks away, his or her rocks away. So if the Martian tags you on this carpet, you've got to drop your rocks, go back to your space shuttle, and start all over again. Okay? Who would like to be the Martian? The one who tags everybody. Okay, I saw your hand. Everybody stand up, please. Okay, we're going to count off 1, 2, 1, 2, all right? So stand still and try to remember your number. Julian, you're 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. All right, my ones, move over to this table, please, like right where I'm standing in this corner.
No, you come. I'm a 2. Okay.
My 2s, stand over here in this corner, please. Where's my Martian? All right. Everyone needs to be off the carpet except for my Martian. Okay, this might get a little chaotic because we don't have a lot of space. Let's get this as close to the, do you guys mind just kind of shoving them as close to the lens? Here is your space shuttle. It's empty. Okay, here's your space shuttle. We'll see who has the most moon, or who has the most Martian rocks at the end. The Jupiter people, which are here, or the Earthlings, who are here. Everyone off the carpet except for my Martian. We're not on the planet yet. We're not on the planet yet. Now, here's what goes on. I would normally say run, but since we don't have a lot of space in here, walk quickly, try to grab some. If the Martian tags you, you gotta drop them and come back off the carpet, okay? Once you're off the carpet, you can go in again. Watch for the little ones. Why do I feel like I have tons of Earthlings and not many Jupiter people? Let me see. You don't mind? Thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. All right. Like I said, watch out for the little ones. Okay, be very, very careful. No need to get hurt. Martian, you know what your job is? To tag them and make them drop their moon rocks, because those are yours. They're the Martian rocks. Those are yours from your planet. You don't want them taking them away. Once you have got all your Martian rocks, if you've gotten past the Martian and you've gotten Martian rocks in your boxes, we'll count them up at the end and see who wins, Jupiter or Earth. Are we going to be careful of everybody else? Yeah. Not get rough? Okay. All right. Martian, you're going to have your hands full, okay? If you don't tag everybody, don't worry about it. If you get a couple, that's great. All right? Now, if you're tagged, what do?
Go back down.
Drop all everything you've got in your hands and go back off the carpet. Once you're off the carpet, what can you do? When you find your rocks, you put them right back in your space shuttle. Okay? All right, you may begin. Gotta drop, yeah, good job, Lane. Okay.
Now get your shoe too.
I see some Earthlings and some Jupiter people not following the rules. Okay, you gotta drop them if you get tagged.
Put them out back, Tom. You got tagged.
Woo.
And your shoe.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your shoes on Mars. All right, looks like we're done. Good job, everybody. Why don't you have a seat? Have a seat. Have a seat. Very nice. All right, our Jupiter people have 1, 2, 3. Actually, if you guys want to count those while I'm doing this, that'd be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 23 Martian rocks. Good job, Jupiter.
That's a lot.
Okay. More than 23?
Yes.
Okay. So the Earthlings got a few more. Okay. Very good. Well, we're going to clap for everybody because you did well. I appreciate how you followed directions. I appreciate how gentle you were with some of the smaller astronauts along with you. Thank you for doing that. All right, we're going to play another quick game. This one, I don't have 2 felt boards. That's okay. Here's how we're going to do this. We're also going to split into 2 teams. All right? So, Earth people back over here, Jupiter people back over there, and Martian. Which group do you want to belong to? The Earthlings. Okay. Okay.
I want to be with that girl.
You want to be with your Earthlings? With the candy? We're going to hand out candy to everybody in just a few minutes. Yeah, you're going to be awesome. Now, each group, I need a leader. Maybe one of the older kids. Go ahead, you can be the leader. I didn't see whose hand was up first, I'm sorry. Let's just go ahead with you. Okay, now, the leader is going to stay right back where you guys are. The rest of you are going to go on a little scavenger hunt in a minute around the room and find planets. There are planets all around the room. Now, how many did we say we were going to find? 8 plus Pluto, so 9 altogether. So you might actually come back and give your leader the same planet that they already have. If that happens, leaders, if somebody gives you a planet that's already been collected, you tell them to go right back and put that where they found it, okay? So we're gonna do this as quickly as we can. This group is gonna be able to put their planets in order on the table, starting with Mercury and going all the way to Pluto. You guys are going to be able to have the felt board, okay? So starting with Mercury and going all the way to Pluto. Once you find something, take it back to your leader. If they don't have it, they're going to put it down and get it ready to be put in order. If they've already found it, hi. You want to join our Jupiter people? Awesome. We're just looking for planets around the room, taking them back to the leader, and then they're going to put them in order. They're going to help you.
You don't mind the taking it.
Got it? Remember, if you bring something back that your group already has, they're going to tell you to put it back, and you have to. No big deal. Okay, so we're going to see who wins. Be very careful. Again, we've got little kids, we've got bigger kids. Be very careful. All right? If somebody has a planet in their hand and you grab it and it rips, that's not a good thing for our solar system, is it? So be very, very gentle. You'll probably find felt on the back of all of the planets. Don't worry about it. Okay, you guys aren't going to need the felt board, but you're going to be able to just put it out on the table. Everyone understand? Any last questions? Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Leaders, are you ready to put yours in order?
No.
I got 6. Keep looking, there might be some all around. It's a double one. Tell somebody in your team just to put it back somewhere.
Oh,
You all right?
we already have Except that one on the table. We already have marker, yeah.
Are you missing one, Hannah? Yeah, but you.
Wait, Tommy. You already have Pluto? Yeah. Right there. I really have something. Got it.
Thank you for your time. That's okay, you can bring it over there.
Thank you. Oh, Saturn. Yes. I think I have this one. Yep, 2 in a row. Yeah, we have 2 of these, but he won't.
Oh, okay. Can you give that to the other group, sweetheart, so that they can finish theirs? Well, you'll get a piece of special Martian rock after this one. Give that to them. If we can finish, so go ahead and hand that to them, and then come on back. So are the Jupiter people done? Are you done?
Room for punishment.
Just see if you got Mercury. Okay, they're not quite in order. Try that again.
Oh. And then you just stand.
Yeah, start to clear.
Oh, just like marveling. I'm like, and I have to go with my dog.
I know it.
So once in a while,
They might be under something.
she races to other boys.
Yeah, right.
All together.
There's 2 planets that need to be switched.
Yeah. Who's touching it? Don't touch it. Maybe it's really. Yeah. No. What? Yeah.
You guys done?
Pluto's all the way up here.
There are a couple of planets that aren't quite in order. Can you think of the thing my very educated mother just surveyed? There's still 2 planets that need to be switched. Okay, I'll tell you what, here's a really good way to remember it. This was back when I was young and Pluto was still considered a planet. So let me just tell you how this goes. Think about this. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Put up your, can you? Good for you. So you can still have some. Nice job. You guys have it too?
Can I take a picture of you guys with your board? You guys want to like stand over?
Awesome. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. Do you want a picture of, you don't want to be in it? Well, come on over here then. And let them just have their, so we had the Jupiter people win a game, but you guys won your game. So I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Okay, smile. Don't worry, you weren't in it.
I'm going to ask you to go ahead and sit back on the carpet, please.
Oh, you guys want to?
You can, sure, but we're going to actually sit on the carpet. I'm going to toss out some of the prizes. You're going to find 2 different things. You're going to find something to eat in the smaller ones. Ask your mom or dad if you're allowed to. Yeah, that would go for everyone. They're Starburst, so if that's okay. And then in the other one, this is something that are little tiny balloons and little tiny straws that you can take home with you. And the directions on how to do it are really simple, but they're all printed out and put in each one of these. So that's something that you'll take home with you. Okay? So I will toss these. Don't knock heads as you're grabbing them. And as you're eating or as you're enjoying whatever it is you unwrap, we will enjoy a story together.
Ava, do you have 2? This is just take 2.
If you're supposed to take 2.
Can you tell me? I think you want to take 1 bigger one and 1 smaller one.
All right.
Hey, Kate, do you have 1 bigger one and 1 smaller one? You don't have a bigger one?
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. Tell you what, if we got extra,
Right up there.
you guys can feel free to take one.
Did you get 2 bigger ones?
Did you get candy? Or do you have
Okay. Did you get one of the bigger ones?
All right. When you are ready, come back to the carpet. We're going to get our story started.
You did?
I've got one more.
Here, why don't you take 1?
Here we go.
And these you can return.
This is a story that might sound very familiar to you. Okay? The 3 little aliens and the big bad robot.
Right, go return it.
Very good. Very good. That's an extra? Do you not want those? No. Tell you what, after the story, if you want some more, we can use them. All right. The 3 little aliens and the big bad robot. Oh, look what we got here. This looks very familiar. Whoa. Once, there was a mama alien who had 3 little aliens. They were called Bork, Gork, and Nizzlewitz. Bork, Gork, and Nizzlewitz grew up in an old-fashioned house in a snug, cozy crater on a tiny little planet. As the eons passed, their house got too crowded. out into the universe and find a planet of your own, their mama told them, giving each a hug. But remember, watch out for the big, bad robot. It wants to chew you up. So Bork, Gork, and Nigglewitz took off. Bye, Mama, they cried. Bye, kids, she shouted back. Always stick together, she added. Then she sniffed a little bit. They call me every once in a while. The three little aliens traveled far and fast. There's a cute planet, said Bork. It's too hot, said Nigglewitz. What about that one? Asked Bork. Too crowded, replied Nigglewitz. They darted around a meteor. Are we there yet? Asked Bork. Just past the next bend, a big planet, swirling with dust, loomed into view. Bork spotted a shiny space rover zipping around its mountains and plains. Awesome, she said. I'm going to live in that. Ma said to stick together, called Nigglewitz. But Bork had already zipped too far away to hear. Nigglewitz and Gork traveled on. Nigglewitz didn't like the looks of the next planet either. Nowhere to breathe, she gasped. Picky, picky, Gork said. Then just ahead, he spied a giant planet with huge golden rings around it. He jumped on a passing satellite and caught a ride on a ring. Whee! He squealed. This is what I call home. We can't live on a ring that goes around in circles, yelled Nigglewitz. We'll get dizzy. But Gork wasn't paying any attention. Now Nigglewitz was all alone. He traveled deeper and deeper into space until he spotted a massive blue planet far out in the galaxy. It had 13 moons and refreshing breezes. This faraway place is where I'll build my home, he said. It will be safe from the big, bad robot. Nigglewitz found everything he needed to make straight house. He gathered stardust to keep his home bright and found solar panels to keep it warm. Then he grabbed a tall, shiny telescope. This'll do for a chimney, he said, though no one heard him. Rock by rock and row by row, Nigglewitz built the perfect house. When he was finished, he sat down and locked the door. His house was not very zippy or cool, but it was very safe. And there was room enough for all three little aliens. I hope they come visit soon, said Nigglewitz. Then, one galactic dawn, there was a rumbling in the universe. Cree, boink, me, yoong, deep, or deep. It was the big, bad robot. Bork was so busy on her swirly red planet that she couldn't hear the robot's call. She didn't feel its giant footsteps as it leapt from star to star. And she didn't see the robot until it was right in front of her rover. Little alien, leaped the robot. Pull over, pull over. Not by the wheels of my trusty space rover, cried Bork bravely. Then I'll crack and smack and whack your house down, meeked the robot. And just like that, the robot cracked and smacked and whacked Bork's shiny rover into 100 pieces. Greet, boink, meep, piddly deep, ork, eep, eep. As fast as the speed of sound, Bork jetted away, the robot close behind her. Just as the robot was about to eat her up, she spotted Gork's satellite house. Gork, Gork, help me, she cried. But Gork was having so much fun surfing on the rings of his giant planet that he didn't hear Bork's cries. He didn't see the robot chomping on comets and ripping open black holes until the big, bad robot caught Gork's satellite in his huge metal claw. Little alien, it broinked. Come out of hiding. Not by the orbit of this ring I'm riding, cried Gork stoutly. Then I will shatter and clatter and scatter your house down, groaned the robot. And before Gork could fly beneath the radar, that robot clattered and scattered and shattered Gork's satellite into 1,000 pieces. Greet, boink, ork, piddly, deep, meep, eep, eep, eep. Gork barely escaped. Over here, called Gork, stick together. At the speed of light, Gork and Gork blasted out into space, with the big, bad robot getting closer all the time. Where can we hide? Asked Gork. Let's find Nigglewitz, cried Gork. He'll know what to do. Nigglewitz had heard the robot's roar. He had seen what was going on with his brother and sister through his telescope, and he was ready. He flashed a solar panel halfway across the universe. There he is, cried Gork and Gork, and they zoomed to Nigglewitz's house as fast as a hurtling asteroid. Get inside, cried Nigglewitz. No time to waste. No sooner had Gork and Gork slammed Nigglewitz's solid space rock door than they heard the robot rumbling. Little alien, he squeaked. Let me come in. Not by the slime on my chinny chin chin, cried Nigglewitz. Then I will smack and crack and whack your house down, zeeped the robot. The big bad robot bashed and crashed Nigglewitz's strong, solid house. Nothing happened. Then it pounded and smashed really hard. Not a crack. Then it loaded up its triple blaster and zapped that house, but good. That house would not fall down. So the robot forced its way into the little alien's house, right down the chimney. Creep-a-cheep. The aliens covered their ears and waited for the robot to chomp them up. But halfway down the telescope, that robot got stuck tight. It strained and it struggled, it moaned and it groaned. Nigglewitz's house shook and shuddered, but did it fall down? It did not. The robot gave one more mighty cry and burst into 1,000,000 pieces. Cool, said Gork. Awesome, said Gork. Just as I planned, said Nigglewitz. There's just one thing missing, said Gork. Phone home, said Gork. So, Nigglewitz did. Ma, he said, we have the coziest house in the galaxy. Won't you come over and tuck us in? That's the end. Okay, all right. We're going to go outside in just a few minutes. Now, we have 2 games we can play out there. We have the 3-legged alien, which you're going to need a partner for. And we also have a fun parachute game. I think so. All right. We are in a minute all going to walk out through the children's room and out the door till we get to the parachute. That's where we'll line up for the 3-legged alien. Okay? So I'm going to put Alan the alien on my hand. And you can follow me. Come on.
I mean, if you should shoot.
This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to lay down first. Well, you know what? It's actually standing, all right? This is a line right here. Whoever crosses it first wins. Now, as you know, Boys, you are not allowed. You are not allowed.
You're in. Come and you're in.
Okay, here we go. We'll find out as soon as you get it done. We'll find out. Boys and girls, when you go in, please sit down on the carpet. Give these ladies your attention. I'll be right there. I have 2 minutes behind you. Good job, everybody. Now, you're going to be able to make a craft in just a few minutes. You can do it any way you want to. First of all, there is paper all around. You might want to use black. You might want to use a different color. We can do whatever. Our solar system has a black background, doesn't it? The night sky is very, very dark. What you'll do is you're going to take some glitter glue, and there's lots. There should be, isn't there more?
There's some over there.
Okay, but isn't there like a lot more?
I think we might have.
Okay, we'll get some more out in just a few minutes. You're going to take a bottle of glitter glue, any color you want. We've got green, gold, silver, blue, red, and you're going to squirt it out. Then you're going to pick up a brush that looks like this and spread all of it over the night sky. That gives you a starry background, all right? Now, don't worry about this. We have lots of it, and you're going to use lots of it, especially for the starry background. For mine, I used a whole bottle of one of them. Okay, we've got lots, so don't worry about that. Once you've got the glitter glue all spread out, you're going to pick up some planets. They're all on the tables, any color you want, and you're going to press hard against the glue. The glitter glue should hold them on there. We have some actual real Elmer's glue in case you need to get a few more dots of it to really hold it on. And then you can decorate each planet. You don't have to do 3. I just chose 3. You could do 8, you could do 10, you could do 1. It's up to you. Decorate them any way you want to. We even have some of those asteroids from Alan's game if you want to glue those on. You're welcome to. Make your solar system look any way you want it to. All right? What's the first thing you're going to do? Get a piece of paper. Thank you, Sophia. That's right. Then you're going to squeeze out pretty much a whole bottle of this. and spread it around. Get some planets and then decorate those and some astronauts. That's right. Very good. Now there's not a ton of space. You can work on the floor. You can work on this table. Real quick, before you get started, come on back. Come on back, come on back. I need to tell you one very important thing. Once you are finished with this, you may walk out. I hope you'll check out books today. It's up to you if you want to stay and check out books. There is a table in the next room that has some space lollipops on it. And you may each get at least one. It depends on what your parents say. Okay? Thank you. You're welcome. You may get up and start your craft. You can work on it anywhere. Maybe right over here. Okay, you're smart there, Blue. You're gonna need quilting. I got it. Do you have enough brushes on your table? You're gonna need a few more. Taking the brush or you're not here? Your brush lot. They might choose a song. Where do you want to do yours? Do you want to do it on the floor right over here? You okay with this? You let me know if you need me to come over. I'm sure you This might be the only time in your life when someone says, use a lot of glue.
I know, right?
Does anyone need space over here? We've got some space over here. Yeah. Yeah, Morgan was hey, were you using that was so great. I wasn't sure if it was you or was somebody else. I loved it. And I can't even go in my chair right next to it. It's so great. I want it. Yes, I was hoping it was too, but I wasn't 100% sure. I thought if I started talking about it, it wasn't him. We talked about making
Do you need help, Tommy? Oh, I love it.
It's okay. They can vacuum. You did great. All right, now you can stick some hands. Don't worry about getting a little bit of glitter glue on the floor or on the table. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oh, these look like awesome galaxies. Very nice.
Yeah, you're going to do this after you spread the
Remember, if you need to reinforce your planets, we have regular glue. Absolutely, no big deal. Let's see what we got here. That looks gorgeous. That looks like a real nice sky, doesn't it? With the gold. I love it. Oh, you want to get with the people that help you? Wondering what to do next, or if you need a little bit of help with us.
Oh, okay, so it's two different parts?
Of course you can.
We're going to come try to see it. Might give a mask on, we not recognize you or...
Come on, just one.
Yeah, I bet you will. Okay, if there's, you might choose to kind of place her.
Alright.
You want to put the big one on?
Hey, this looks good. Nice with the silver and the gold. I love it.
Look at it, it's doing nicely.
Hey, look at all these awesome planets. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely nice.
Do you want that one back or you can use that one?
Hey, look at the dots. I love it. Green craters on a pink planet. That's awesome. Very cool. That's
Yeah, do you want
exactly like the blue.
I'm trying to make see if this purple will work.
Hey, a smiley face planet. Very cool.
Christian, you can use
Hey,
your
I'm
side
like-
back.
Where do we put the purple?
I can take them, actually.
Where should we put the empty ones?
We will.
Do we get those two? I can.
If you run out of glue, we're gonna put the empty ones in this little container, okay?
I
Appreciate that.
Can we also like cut out pieces when we plan to make like alien spaceships?
If you want to, you sure can. Let's see. Here's some scissors. Those don't work well.
Is there any other color paper that fit with
Right. You don't like the green or the yellow or anything?
Do you want to put some asteroids on there?
Okay, wait, you want that blue?
On that big planet? The real crescent? Usually leave it all around the edges too. Yeah, your initials are on there. Very nice. That's a good idea to write your initials on the stars. Asteroids need to get glued down pretty well, so you might need to use the real glue for those. For purple, I think always like this one.
Want more of these?
They have another red one.
If any of you want to hold your finished creation up to the camera, everybody will see it. Whenever you're ready, take your time.
Want me to help you?
Oh, yes, I use those too.
Sure, she knows this thing. You go ahead and take those over there. I'm gonna give them. Boys and girls, we also have some crayons. If you would like to use them, you're welcome to. I'll put those out.
They jump out. It looks like a cloud.
Anybody?
Oh, do you want this in there?
I really like my name on it. That's what I think.
That's a good
that, buddy? That food?
These are turning out nice. I love that. Very good. Right. We've got very cool solar system on here. Nice.
Which one's straight color do you want, baby? Okay, here's two pink, and then I have like a mix of pink and purple. Do you like those?
Boys and girls, take your time. Stay as long as you want. Get books if you want. Remember to get your lollipops on your way out. And remember that next week the theme is bugs. Or let me double check on that.
Oh, yeah. I have to go to the other spot. I don't know what we should do on this pink one.
Sorry, can you go off this back?
You know what we should do? I don't have green on it. Can I have green? Oh, it's not green. I don't have green on it.
Yes, next week is going to be bugs. And if you want to take a picture of the ugliest bug you can find and bring it in or email it to me, you should. You can maybe have a contest. This looks great.
Oh, yes, I beautiful. Can you bring in a live bug? Today I found a pretty ugly bug. It had like two spiders down.
I think so, yeah, sure.
It was like a spider with two legs connected and another two legs.
Whoa, that sounds very incredible.
That might be an old
That sounds like an ugly bug. I'll tell you what, why don't we do that? We'll have an ugly bug contest. If you remember, either draw a picture of one you've seen or take a picture of one you've seen. And you can either email it to the library or bring it right in. We'll have a contest, which is the ugliest bug. And we'll make our own.
Yeah, what more green I don't want. You can show mine.
Thank you. Want to stand with me? Oh, and if you have one that you want to stand up to the camera, is that close enough?
Oh, yeah.
Should we bring it closer? Maybe just a couple steps.
Sorry.
All right, we have a solar system that we made during the Langley Adams Library summer reading program, Space Theme. Next week, Thursday at 1 o'clock, that will be July 24th. At 1 o'clock here in the library, we are going to be doing a theme on bugs, so please join us. Do you want to show? Absolutely, yeah. You want to show? Just hold it up and he'll focus on. Yeah, nice. Do you want to just go up there too?
Yep.
All right, Sophia picked up her lollipop. Make sure you guys get yours. Nice job, guys. Oh, okay. Well, we can either move real quick or we can. You need more glue. Good job, buddy. Do not forget your lollipop at the end. It's in the next room over.